day after the Browns game, and the easy thing that would be do is to get on this joint, and I could talk about the offense. I could talk about Baker Mayfield. I could talk about the offensive line. I could talk about the receivers, and I could talk about a bunch of things like that. That's low hanging fruit, and it's what people come here for all those other blogs for, man. I could get in there and break all that stuff down, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to give you low brow stuff, right? I'm here to give you stuff that people are not really talking about. I'm here to give you stuff to make you think a little bit, and I'm here to give you a different perspective. If you want to go for other content, you can go do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to just give you, basic X's and O's and basic stuff that everybody else repeats, there's all kind of other places for that. But I'm not going to give you that. But what I am going to give you is an alternative thought. And the alternative thought is, if you want to keep asking yourself why that the Cleveland Browns are continually and spinning their rudders and spinning their wheels in motion, is you have to take a look at mindset, right? You got to take a look at the mindset of the way you go about building your football team and the mindset of the players that you have, right? It's no different from the way you start off by building and saying, how do I want to be the attitude of my players? The Cleveland Browns, for the most part, are a bunch of nice guys. They've always been nice. If you basically transition and you look at the way the Pittsburgh Steelers are branded, the way that the Baltimore Ravens are branded, and then take it in contrast, even the way that the Cincinnati Bengals were branded when they were going to the playoffs under Marvin Lewis, and you look at the way the Cleveland Browns have been branded, you could tell which teams have been branded under a certain mind state, a certain style. The Cleveland Browns have been Boy Scouts, sportsmanship, plain, vanilla. The guys they bring in, the Scott Fujitas, the DeQuell Jacksons, the guys, those are your free agents. Those are the guys that you bring in on the defensive side of the ball. And more specifically in this blog, I'm talking specifically to defense, because defense is an attitude, defense is a mentality, and defense is a way of life. And if you want to watch the Cleveland Browns, even when the Cleveland Browns were good in the 80s, the thing that let the Cleveland Browns down wasn't the offense and Bernie Kosar and Mack and Biner, right? It was the defense, because the defense couldn't keep nobody out the end zone. Yeah, you had Hanford Dixon and Frank Minifield on one side of the ball, but they couldn't stop nobody. They consistently let John Elway move down the field when he wanted to. They couldn't stop him, couldn't get off the field. Didn't have nobody that put no fear in nobody. Didn't have nobody that was going to lay some wood on you. They didn't have nobody that strike the fear off the edge. They didn't have nobody that when you needed a play, you said, hey, I need these rush-ins to get upfield. And they had nobody that could stop the run. They had no middle linebackers that could get downfield. And no disrespect to Clay Matthews. No disrespect to Clay Matthews. But you look at the difference between the Clay Matthews of the world and the Ray Lewises of the world, they're not in the same category. You look at the Kevin Greens of the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? And the Clay they're not in the same league. They're not. They're not. You look at the Michael Dean Perrys of the world. Nice guy. But he's not with the Mean Joe Greens. He's not with the Sackmaster Terrell Suggs. It's a different type of player. It's a different level, a different caliber. And the Browns have never had anybody in the secondary of an Ed Reed, a Troy Polamalu. And that is what consistently keeps the Browns from ever being a contender. Because those teams not only take it away, but they knock you out on top of it. I felt bad for Alex Hooper. I felt bad for Hooper. They was hitting him with flippers, uppercuts, all the above. looked like a Bugs Bunny commercial. Bugs Bunny cartoon. None of this, and none of that, and none of this. Boy, listen. Y'all got out physical. Y'all got battered, bruised, beat down. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. And here's how you know it's a mentality. Here's how you know it's a mentality. Because it don't matter who put the jersey on for the Ravens. It don't matter who put the jersey on for the Steelers. It don't matter whether it's Marlon Humphrey, whether it's Jimmy Smith, whether it's Ray Lewis, whether it's Tony Saragusa, whether it's Sam Adams, whether it's Troy Polamalu, Greg Lloyd, Bean Joe Green, whether it's Joey Porter, whether it's Jay Harrison. It don't matter. They all play the same way. And here's what I'm going to ask you. Name me one Browns linebacker that was putting fear in people's hearts since 1990. I'll wait. I will wait. Only backers we know is people throwing their helmet costing us game like Dwayne Rudd. We got a bunch of guys who got some tackles, and they was getting tackles 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards down the line of scrimmage. Even the linebackers that we thought was going to be somebody that had the mold, Barkevius Mingo, Camberlin Wembley. Them boys, listen, they couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. You don't stop that. They couldn't bust a grape. Soft batch cookies. We draft them guys. You see, it's a mind state. But you got to be willing to commit to that mind state. You got to be willing to commit to them type players. And the Cleveland Browns organization don't really necessarily like them type of ball players. They don't necessarily like that style of ball players. They more like the Joe Schoberts of the world. Joe Schobert is cool. I like him. He dropped back in the coverage, but that ain't going to get it done. You saw what saw what TJ Watt and old boy on the other side, Bud Dupree was doing? See what they was doing in the game? See what Minka Fitzpatrick was doing? Browns have never had a playmaking safety. Browns have never had a playmaking safety. As a matter of fact, the Cleveland Browns not only don't have a playmaking safety, they have the biggest liability in all of football. This is a travesty. We going on. This is why, let me adjust my seat. This is why people don't take you seriously. Just my seat. It's why people don't take you seriously. It's because you trot Sendejo out here, and Tony Romo and every announcer gets his notes out and laugh. Sendejo. Did you notice, right? Did you notice? He gets victimized in the run game too. Freely running in on the blitz. And you let James John Connor, a.k.a. the Freedom Fighters, he's been fighting Skynet for 45 years, John James Connor. What new model you fighting now, John James Connor? Was it T1000? T2600? What new model of Skynet you fighting right now? Sure ain't, listen. He teleported on you, Sendejos. Give you your moves, shaking it up on you. Giving you dance moves. Giving you dance moves, Sendejos. I hear Harlem shaking on you in the hole, and you way over here. So now you get dunked on, you get stiff-armed, and you get shaked up. That's what we doing now? And you're a laughing stock of the league because y'all trot him out every single week. Had the nerve to make him an honorary captain before the Cowboys game. Had the nerve to make him an honorary captain. Salute. And you just keep trotting him back out there. Well, he really is. And I heard fans talking, well, he really isn't that bad. He really isn't that bad. He plays hard. You think I care about somebody playing hard? How many of y'all out there that go to work? How many of y'all, raise your hand, count your hands. How many out there y'all go out here and play hard? Go do your job. Do your boss care if you do your job hard and you suck at it every day? No. He gonna tell you, listen, you got about 3 more times to mess up. First one's verbal. Second one, written. Third one, we gonna need to discuss why we're not gonna ship your tail up out of here. You're hurting the company, costing us money. Sendejo's hurting his team and costing us wins. Why is he playing, period? Good gracious, man. Come on. You ain't got nobody back there that can be better than that? You cannot. This is my thing. People say this all the time. People say this all the time. Put the best people in the field. Put the best people in the field and make plays. Put the best people in the field. Put the best people in the field to make plays to give the team the best opportunity to win football games. And you can't tell me he is. He's a liability in a run game. He's coming free on blitzes and he getting shook up. Dame Dash dance with the bottles shook up in the hole. Then later on in the game, you got the 5-finger discount. Let me show you something real quick. Stiff arm. It wasn't bad as the Derrick Henry joint, but you got stiffed. Walking highlight film. That's the game. Hey, coach, they asked you on Friday. Coach, so you're playing the Cleveland Browns. Playing the Cleveland Browns this weekend. What do you got coming up? Well, really good team. Got to stop that 95 character. 95's out there. He's a monster. Really good. They have a kid, Denzel Ward. They used to have a guy named Greedy Williams, but he's not greedy anymore. He's been downgraded to stingy. Oh, he's been downgraded again. He's on IR. He's a free-for-all. Yeah. And then they got Sendejo. Oh, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah, we're going to get buckets on him. Yeah, everybody's gonna get their groupie love on him. Yeah, back to you, Tom. They ain't even hiding it. No coach speak for you. Press conference on Tuesday. What's the game plan? Groupie love. I gotta put that in subtitles. That means we going after 23. Come on, man. And you got a code number. They got the nerve to give you 23. They need to go ahead and retire that. Adam Silver need to call over to Roger Goodell and be like, listen, Michael Jordan said we want to retire that league ride. They'll be like, what? He never played basketball. Who cares? Sendejo's got 23. Get that off the sticks. Get it off the books. Get it off the books. I'm saying, running around with that 23. Come on. Here's my last thing. If you want to be good, if you ever want to get good, y'all better start realizing that all this freedom fighters that y'all want, all this Boy Scout character, old chip off the old block, leave it to Beaver, and Happy Days crew, that gotta go. Get that up out of here. Them days ain't never coming back. You better look at look. If you tired of going out there getting manhandled, there's certain people in the profile you can't play no more. The Zendejos of the world, the guys that just try hard and line up correctly, they can't play no more. Who cares if you line up and play hard? That is not the only prerequisite. You got to line up, play hard, run fast, jump, be able to jump 45. They got a dude named Mapletron. You let a dude named Mapletron, you know why? You giving out nicknames out here. You know why you get a nickname? Because you big, fast, and strong. Right? You notice Zenzato don't got a nickname. You know what his nickname is? Free for all. Everybody get their money off on him. At the end of the day, you better start picking talent over profile. You better start getting people in here that can play on that defensive end and they'll play on that defensive side of the ball with an attitude, with some sort of attitude and anger. I know y'all want to talk about the bounties, but good gracious, Cleveland Browns, that was 14 years ago. Y'all might want to get with the program. Hey, bounties are bad. We're going to get all guys that never had bounties. We know guys that have never hit anybody. They sling guys down by the jerseys. We're only going to practice, coach, only sling guys down by the jerseys. Ankle tackles. All ankles. Good gracious. I ain't hit. When the last time you seen a big hit from a Cleveland Brown? I'll wait. Nothing. Yes, 4-2 is a decent record. But if all 4-2s ain't created equal, we know that. We know that. Is 4-2 decent? Sure. But all 4-2s ain't created equal. We know that too. And slowly but surely, I'm going to say this to you too. It ain't just good enough to have one defensive end. I told y'all fools earlier this year too. I told you about your boy, Vernon. $15 million. You cut his salary down to $12 million and wasn't enough. Why would we need Javier and Clowney, G-Bush? Because you slowly but surely wasted Myles Garrett's prime. You cannot have one rush end and expect it to be all love. All you got to do is put 4 people over there and watch the rest of them dudes get locked up. Going into the offseason, the priority has to be, I need 2 ends. I need 2 ends. I need another pass rusher. I don't care where I get it from. I need another elite pass rusher, and by all means, secondary. By all means. By all means. I need a stud linebacker. I need a stud safety. And guess what? We invested in the corner work too. If the Cleveland Browns want to be something in this division, they better start getting an attitude on that defensive side of the ball. And you got to think nasty with bad intentions when I get there. Nasty, fast, physical, quick, violent to the football. That's what they need to do to compete in the AFC North. We can say Baker Mayfield. That's low-hanging fruit. If you can't see that by now, it's no need talking to y'all. Y'all can keep doing that. For everybody want to blame the offensive line. Offensive line. It's easy hanging fruit. You want to see a guy that don't know what he's talking about? That's the guy at the bar that every other play, he's yelling run or pass, and he's wrong every time. Run. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be a run, G. Bush. I know it. It's a run right there, man. Oh, they passed? They passed? See, coaches don't know what they're doing. It's coaches. Bad play call. Bad play call. Can I get another margarita over here? Give me another margarita. Dude, we gotta get out of here. This bar sucks, man. There's no chicks in here. There's no chicks in here, bro. Can we get out of here? Hey, man, we gotta get out of here. Nope. No, we can't leave that girl. Hey, I got somebody coming through. You know what, man? You know, it's not even Baker's fault, man. It's not even his fault, man. You know, I like him, man. He has a beard just like mine, man. Offensive line's not blocking. You're that guy. Can't argue with that guy. He knows everything. He still wears Hollister. You know, he's still running around with Ed Hardy on. You can't argue with somebody wearing Ed Hardy and Affliction. You still got skulls all over your shirts and your shoes. You still running around with extra medium on. And you telling me that it's the offensive line's fault. It's offensive line, man. You're not blocking. You're not blocking. I guess. You know, they only have a Pro Football Focus grade of like, ooh, the best in the game. They only got the best, running attack in the game. But they're not blocking. They're only blocking because you said so. But as always, here's what we're going to do. If the Browns want to get where they want to go, they better take heed. You got to get nasty on defense, and to do that, you got to invest in some people that is going to be nasty as the people that you're going against. Ravens, Steelers, you got to get to them. We've seen it. You've been embarrassed by them the 2 games you played. And to get there, you got to invest in people that needs to be the nitty-gritty, the people that you playing. As always, I'm just giving you the truth. I'm just trying to show you the Lord's picture. As always, like, subscribe. You know what it is, the barbershop.